Hey guys, it's Rage. So today I have something extremely exciting. Blue Microphones has just released a new product and I was lucky enough to be sent it so I could have a look at it before it released and give you guys my first impressions and an unboxing. So I did record this unboxing separately and I did react to it on camera. As you can see right now, my expressions are pretty excited because it's such a cool product. But then I realized that because I've been playing a lot of Phasmophobia lately, it's messed around with my speech recognition and my microphone settings, and that video has no audio. So here I am again to give you guys a brief overview of what it is and a secondary unboxing, I guess. All right. This video is kindly sponsored by Blue Microphones, so thank you guys very much. But all of the opinions will be mine, utmost, and honest, so I hope you guys enjoy the boxing, and let's get into it. So this delivery has been sat in my house for literally a week, and yesterday I finally unboxed it, and I finally got to see it in all of its glory. So Blue Microphones has released a version of the Yeti X, which is exclusive to World of Warcraft. So it is a World of Warcraft edition of the Yeti X. This microphone has just been released in time for Shadowlands. It is one of the best budget microphones that they actually release and super perfect for streamers because of the software that it comes with it. So when I heard that Blue Microphones was slapping my favorite video game on this amazing microphone, oh, yeah, super happy about that. Right, let's go into the actual box and see what's inside. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The microphone in all of its glory, absolutely gorgeous. So right off the bat, you can see it is a gray sort of black metal graphite color on the base. It is made of metal and the stand is also a heavy metal stand as well. Just want to point out the beautiful color combination. I'm a huge fan of like gray graphite colors and gold. I think it absolutely looks amazing, and paired with the runes that are on the bottom of the base, it just looks absolutely amazing. Right on the front of the microphone, you have the glorious World of Warcraft logo, which has been printed right on the front. That side is the side that faces your camera, so faces away from you. So if you are streaming and making YouTube videos, that is the side that the audience is going to see right off of the bat. All right, now moving on to the other dial as well, it is a simple click button, but you're actually able to change the polar pattern of the microphone. So if you're unfamiliar with polar patterns, that is basically the pattern in which depicts the way that you take audio in with your microphone. So the standard streaming polar pattern is cardioid, which takes in audio from the front and a little bit around the edges. And the Yeti X actually has 4 different polar patterns for you to choose from, which means it is multi-use. So if you're not just a standard, streamer that needs to have their microphone right in front of them, say for example, you are a ASMR streamer, or if you do, podcast style videos with someone in front of you, you can actually change the polar pattern of this microphone to help you get the most out of your audio. So the polar patterns that this microphone comes with is cardioid, bidirectional, omnidirectional, and stereo. And then on the other side of the microphone, which is the back of the microphone, you have the 3D blue logo, which is also a gold. And the exact same logo is printed on the front of the stand, front being the side that the audience will see first. You also have the audio control knob, which controls the gain of your microphone as well as your headphone input volume. Really cool, that feature, because you can have access to control the headphone input volume and the gain, but then also have like a dual control of both of them together. The monitoring feedback, so you can see how loud it is LED, and it's not numbers or symbols, it's runes. So the same sort of symbols are at the bottom of the base, it's duplicated around the LED monitoring. So when your volume is peaking, it goes from like a green to a yellow to a red rune. And of course, this is RGB, so you can change this. And on the box, it shows that you can have a Horde variant and an Alliance variant. So you can change your LEDs to replicate your faction, or you can change it to mimic your own stream or YouTube channel theme, which is so cool. My theme is red, so I mean, I'm probably gonna keep mine as it is, because if I change it to red, people are gonna assume I'm Horde, and I am definitely not Horde. I'm Alliance through and through. But yeah, let me know what color you would have your microphone. Would you have it, you know, repping your faction, or do you have it repping your favorite color? Let me know. Let's talk a little bit about the stand. So the stand does weigh significantly more than the microphone, and this is so that it stays in place. You don't want a stand that sort of like can tip over just by, I don't know, pushing it accidentally if you get way too intense in your gaming sessions. It is a heavy metal stand, which is something that I really like about Blue microphones. They don't cheap out on the stand, and the stand is indeed metal. But the other thing about the stand, which I really love, is the surrounding sort of like filigree of the runes, which is a gorgeous gold color. I recently just got a new logo with runes that look exactly like this, which is why I like it so much. I think it is so fitting to the World of Warcraft theme. You know, it reminds me of the Kirin tour, it reminds me of mages and Khadgar and all of that goodness as well. If you don't want the stand, you don't have to have the stand at all. You can just simply take it off, and it has a standard microphone boom arm attachment. So if you have a microphone arm, you can just pop it on the side, and you can still rep the World of Warcraft theme because of the icon that's on the front. Like I said, the icon is the first thing that your audience is gonna see, and you're gonna see the back of the microphone, which has the blue logo on it. So now let's move away from how the microphone looks aesthetically and talk about actually what's in the microphone. So like I said earlier, this is a Yeti X edition of the microphone. It is exactly the same as the Yeti X. There's a slight difference, and I'll mention that later on in the video, but for now, let's go on to the technical specs of the mic. So the sample bitrate of the microphone is 48 kilohertz and 24 bits. Its capsule is a traditional 4 Blue proprietary 14mm condenser capsule, which is a side address microphone, which means that it captures audio from the sides and not the top. It has 4 polar patterns, like I mentioned earlier, which are cardioid, omnidirectional, bidirectional, and stereo. Its frequency response rate is 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, and its weight is 1.28 kilograms with the stand, and the microphone alone is 0.5 kilograms. This is a spec that I see a lot of microphone reviewers leave out, which really annoys me, because when it comes to putting it on a microphone boom arm, it is essential to know the weight of the microphone, because some stands are built for lighter microphones and others are built for heavy ones, so it's super important to know that. Keep that in mind if you do want to put it on a stand. Hardware of the features of the microphone, I mentioned before it had an LED monitoring software. So that goes from green to red, and like I said, you can customize the color as well if you want to, and you can check and adjust your vocal levels with that at a glance, which means that instead of just, you know, not really knowing whether or not your audio is going through on stream in your stream chat, trying to tell you that there's no audio, you can simply see it with the LED monitoring right on the microphone, which kind of comes as standard nowadays. There aren't that many microphones that don't have that monitoring sort of volume dial, but it is good to know that it is LED, it does look like runes, and you can change the color. Oh, and you can mute the microphone as well just by pressing the smart knob. And just like all of the other Blue microphones, it does have a aux input so that you can put your headphones in and listen to the audio that's coming through your microphone straight off the bat. Okay, let's talk about software. So this microphone is going to be instantly recognized by any audio software that you use, whether that's Skype or Zoom or Discord. It's also Discord certified. There you go. OBS, Streamlabs OBS, and you know, everything like that. It's going to be instantly recognized and instantly usable. And of course, just like all the other Blue microphones, it is compatible with the Blue Voice software. Now, the Blue Voice software is basically your companion when it comes to creating very good quality audio. It has presets so that you can change your EQ, your noise gate, your suppressor, everything that you need to try and create a pleasant sounding experience for your audience. It's right at a glance, all of the tools that you need. Not only that, but because this is a World of Warcraft edition, it doesn't stop there. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Exclusively to this World of Warcraft edition of the Yeti X, you get access to over hundreds of HD audio samples directly from the game. Yes. Blue microphones worked with the developers of Blizzard to create some crisp sounding effects so that you can sound like your favorite World of Warcraft character. You fancy saying something in the way that Illidan Stormrage would?
My destiny is my own!
Want to play that on Stream at a Fly? You pretty much can through the software. It is amazing. It also has some sound effects from Shadowlands. No spoilerinos. I'm not going to play any of those because I don't want to spoil any of the narrative myself. But I did hear some things from Jaina, a specific iconic sentence that Jaina has said. I am hyped. I can't wait. So I'm going to do another video deep diving into the software. I'm going to play around with the samples. I'm going to show you what samples are there. And if you want to find out like pretty much now, tune in to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/RageDarling. I'm going to be using this mic as of today and playing around with all of the presets and the HD samples as well. So if there is something you fancy, you know, having a listen, let me know. All right, so that is pretty much it. That's my first impressions and unboxing of the Yeti X World of Warcraft edition by Blue Microphones. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more and hit the bell icon to be notified of my next YouTube video, which is most probably going to be me deep diving into the Blue Voice software and testing out the World of Warcraft things. And yeah, and big thank you to Blue Microphones as well for sending me this microphone. Like I said, massive World of Warcraft fan, so I super appreciate it. Guys, this is my first ever like association with anything World of Warcraft. Like legit. Like legit. I'm so stoked. I've never been more in love with a product than I am with this microphone. I don't know if you can tell, but I love it so much. And I love that Blue Microphones really cared about getting it right for the audience. And so did the developers at WoW as well. They worked with Blue on this to try and get it perfect for us, to try and get it, you know, like worthy of being a World of Warcraft, you know, edition of something, you know, and it's just really nice to see. Super happy as a fan, and I can't wait to play around with it a little bit more. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a really good day. I'll catch you all in my next video.